Hello everyone, I am Calm Consumer. Welcome to episode 4 of Noob to Pro Sim Drifter. In this episode, I announce important decisions. So let's get started right away. I have decided to order a sequential handshifter. In real drift cars, you also use sequential handshift. But for those who don't want to spend money on sequential handshifters, or just don't want to wait for the parcel to arrive, I have an alternative. It is a standard game controller. Yes, that's right. And how is it supposed to work? Quite simply, you attach it next to the seat. Then you assign the buttons. How you attach it depends on which chair you have, or which frame you place next to your chair. Depending on this, you can use rubber band or rope, for example. You can assign buttons via the settings menu of your game. If this doesn't work, please see my tutorial, where I explain step by step how you can still assign a new device with buttons. Now, I want to show you my progress. I'm not changing gears in this video, but that will come later. As I told you in the last episode, I really like Assetto Corsa. The physics are really more realistic than other games. Also, Assetto Corsa is very popular among drifters, and there are many mods. In this video, I use 2 mods, the car and the track. Yes, that's it. Cars and tracks are also called mods in Assetto Corsa. And why a Lamborghini as a drift car? That's a matter of taste. I think supercars are nicer, purely in terms of looks. In real life, there are also well-known supercars with a drift setup. The most famous is the Ferrari 599, for example, which also takes part in Formula Drift. But there are also Drift Murciélagos and Huracans videos with millions of clicks. And now, what do you think of my drifting skills? Compare my last video with this one, and feel free to write in the comments how big the difference is, or whether I will become a pro sim drifter at all. I've also been practicing hard on this track, and this is the result. I also worked a lot with setup. Sometimes I changed the gear ratio, sometimes the alignment, tyre pressure, spring stiffness, etc. Oh yes, spent a lot of time with setup. But I think it was worth it, don't you? There's something else I want to show you. I watched the videos of my future competitors. Anyone who has watched my last episodes knows that my goal is to become a pro sim drifter. And all these pro drifters steer with a steering wheel that has a large diameter. So I thought I would buy a steering wheel with a large diameter and mount it on my Logitech G920. And this is what the whole plan looked like. Unfortunately, the anticipation was short-lived. It turned out that the power of the Logitech G920 couldn't cope with the weight of the large steering wheel. The Logitech G920 has no more than 2 nanometers. In addition, the leather was not slippery, so there was too much grip. You need a slippery steering wheel to drift. Sadly, I then put the somewhat angular original steering wheel back on. I don't see this experiment as a fail, but I have learnt something. You have to try out different hardware until you find the one that gradually improves your skills. The next episode will be a blast. I'm going to announce something big. Of course, I don't want to give much away, but I'm going to spend a lot of money. Please don't forget to subscribe and like. So, see you next time. Ciao.